I have a background in investment banking and corporate mergers and acquisitions.
I spent 20 years in the Air Force. I retired in 2015.
I have 12 years experience in manufacturing and product design.
My background is in sales and marketing.
I've worked on about 4 continents across the world.
Traveling all over, 20 years in that job.
Quite frankly, being a woman with kids and taking the time off of me, my husband was able to go from being in the military into private sector, whereas I had that little break. So it was a little different. I didn't really feel as if he understood, but not as well as somebody who may have been in my shoes.
I've been in sales and marketing. While I was a stay-at-home mom, I've been in real estate, so I've been in front of people and things, but not realizing how much it's changed out there.
To say I'm an engineer and they never have seen me be an engineer starts to feel like that's just a story I tell. So there's a little bit of that, and there's a feeling of contributing.
We moved from the Midwest to Connecticut for my husband's role, and wanted to take some time off to settle our family in and get to know the East Coast a little better.
An estimated 40% of women at some point will take some time off from their professional careers to care for family. For most of them, as it was with Kelley and me, it was to take care of children. But then there are also those who are staying home to take care of aging relatives or disabled relatives, or even a frequently relocating spouse. 90% of these women intend for this to be a temporary leave. They plan to return back to work.
I was happy with doing what I was doing, and then a life change. I got divorced, so it prompted me to take a look at everything in my life.
After the 12 years, I stopped working for a while because I had a young child and now 2 young children.
I went to law school and I became a JAG with the Air Force, and that's how I ended my career as a lawyer.
What we've come to learn is that even with this brief lapse in career, comes a loss of confidence and identity that makes it so tough for these women to reclaim the power and influence they once had.
Prepare to Launch You is a complete course that takes you from unsure to confident. You never really feel alone because there's a whole network of other relaunchers that are taking the course with you.
Having someone to be there, being a cheerleader, and to keep you being positive and realistic about the journey.
I was so lucky to actually have the opportunity of this falling in my lap at the right time and being able to grow with it.
Kelley and I have 7 children between us. We know the challenges of returning to work. We felt the angst, we've lived the juggle, and we've worked with countless other women who have too.
Susan and Kelley are a lot of fun. They use a lot of guest speakers, live call-ins, community building events, and self-assessments that are really powerful and make it fun as you go on your journey.
I think Kelley gave you the comfort of knowing that you can do this, and Susan gave you the tools and the confidence to do it also.
They built my confidence up through the whole process so I could feel again like I had something to contribute, that I was talented.
I sort of came out of the military with that expectation that, I could just hand up my resume to a couple of folks and the phone's gonna be ringing off the hook. So when that didn't happen, and I would apply and hear nothing, it brought me back to reality, so to speak, and I understood that I actually needed to get some help, that I couldn't do it all on my own.
We designed our Prepare to Launch You course for just that. It's a step-by-step guide to a successful relaunch within a community of other relaunchers, and it's built on our combined 30 years of experience helping hundreds of women relaunch into fulfilling careers after taking time off.
I think I looked for help just because I realized I wasn't doing anything. I was thinking about getting back to work. I was thinking about wanting to do more, but I wasn't actually starting. I wasn't really looking. I didn't know where to start, how to start, where to look.
Many try on their own and fail because they haven't taken the time to really properly prepare. These women are stepping out of really defined roles that they've been in for a number of years. Returning to work should be seen as a process. It should be viewed as something that is an opportunity to grow professionally, but also to grow personally.
Kelley just, for some reason, can go into your soul and figure it out before you can. And then she just asks the questions and keeps going. And she pushes you out of your comfort level, but then you see it, and then you just have this aha moment. And you're like, that's where it's been.
Going through the resume preparation with Susan really helped me focus and see, yes, I do have it. It's just I needed to change my mindset and sort of translate in my mind, as well as translate it on paper for everyone else to understand.
You realize it's not about sitting home in your pajamas and hitting apply for jobs you find online. you need to get out there. You need to speak to people. You need support from from a network.
For too long, women have been shut out of the workforce for doing the important work of staying home to care for family.
I think the message that Susan and I really want to get across to our prospective students is you are not alone. There are thousands of women out there that have similar dreams as yours, similar obstacles, and we want to help you knock down those obstacles and bring what you have to offer back to the workforce.
Prepare to Launch You is such a gift to yourself, to your family, and ultimately to those you go to work for.
There isn't going to be a perfect time, so just today, let's sign up now.
It'll help you in more ways than you think. It's not just, like I said, write a resume, get a job. It is just going to make you feel empowered and ready to take on the world.
You're so kind.
Terrific. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're looking for the rest of that sentence.
Oh, me.
We were going to have a moment, and I wasn't even there for you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we have to do that one over again.